Hello everyone, this is me Sadia here and I'm doing your weekend love reading for the weekend starting from the 19th of October through the 21st of October. This is going to be for all the star signs. We can choose, I've already pulled out 3 sets of cards. We can choose whichever you feel more connected to. This time around, I'm going to start this set as set number 1, 2, and this one would be the third set of cards. So we can choose whichever you feel more connected to, and I have pulled out 2 cards from the Rider-Waite deck, 1 card from the Romance Angel Oracle cards, and I will be taking clarifier from the play cards. So yeah, if you're done choosing your set of cards, then I think I shall begin with the set number 1. But before I get into it, you can now follow me on Instagram. I will be doing daily readings there very soon, and that soon's gonna come in the mid of next week. So yeah, I'll be starting that daily readings over there on Instagram, and they won't be uploaded on YouTube channel. So if you don't want to miss out those readings, then you must follow me on Instagram. The link would be in the description box. For those of you who are willing to get a personal reading, they can reach out to me for the discounted readings for this weekend. So you too can reach me out on my email ID. So let's begin the reading now. Set number 1. Let's see what's coming up for you people for this weekend, starting from the Friday through the Sunday. Four of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. I do pick up very strongly that let me start with the Four of Swords here. I do believe with this Four of Swords here, I said Four of Swords, but with these Four of Swords here, I do believe that you have worked to manifest something, and that something is definitely this coming up for you for this weekend. This relationship is something that you have you have worked towards. Like it's like it took you ages to reach where you would be reaching during this weekend time, and you've been through a lot, and you never showed it to the person that you are dealing with. But and sometimes you might have even fought with them, but I do pick up the energies of you fighting with them and then you going back to them because you love them. And it's more like every time you would decide, I will not talk to this person because this person hurts me, but then you keep your soul here, one of your souls down there, so you could start the conversation again. It's more like you have been going back and forth with this person with this Four of Swords energy, because I wonder if you could see these 2 people here. Let me try to show you. One over there and one over here. I wonder if you could see. I do believe that you have been, communicating with this person, but somehow every time you would talk to them, you would end up fighting with them, or picking up, I would say not a big fight, but sometimes yeah, big maybe, because that would hurt you and the other person too later on. Like you would quit, or you would stop talking to each other. But at the end of the day, because this is your soulmate, so you cannot resist the pull that you feel for this person. And this person, this relationship is something, since it's a soulmate connection, it's kind of obvious that you have you were or you are meant to be with them. And it's like even if you fight, even if you cut ties with them, you are going to be the one, or they are going to be the one communicating with you, because you are soulmates and you cannot stay apart. And you have to come back together, no matter what, no matter how bad you fight, no matter whatever you do. um and it's, I do pick up that energy very strongly with this, with this fourth sword here. I do pick up that energy of saying rude stuff to each other, but at the end of the day, you are soulmates, so you cannot resist them, they cannot resist you, and you both are meant to be. And this is the soulmate connection, and you can, and the other person too can feel this energy, because it's a general reading. It can be coming from your partner, or it could be your energy too. So it's more like, you both, since it's a soulmate connection, I would say that, you both feel this connection very strongly. So there is no question about the bond that you share with them. It's magical, I would say. And it's like, nothing in the world would ever be able to keep you away from each other for more than it's more like, even if you if even if you talk to this person, and even if you have an argument with this person, you are going to come back to them, like, in a way, like, you are talking to them, and you just, ended up with them, and it's like, not a day or two or maximum a week would pass, and then you would be talking to this person again, and it's not going to be, a smooth talk. Initially it would be like, you taking out your anger on them, and it's like, ending up with another fight or something. But I do feel like you will be, or this other person that you are dealing with will be realizing with this Four of Swords energy here. They would be thinking about it, and they would be realizing it too, like you did, that, this is something that's gonna happen. They cannot, just stop this from happening. And so they would choose, and you would choose to, the same thing, to, take this relationship on the next level. And I do believe that you would be opening up to have a better, communication, or I would say a heart to heart conversation, where you would be able to talk to this person more friendly, meet them, hang out with them, and, spend some quality time here. And it's like, you both will be willing to put in the effort and build that foundation for this relationship to grow into something meaningful, something beautiful, and something where you both would, where you both would be more understanding to each other, where you both would be more ready to accept each other the way you are, and you would be ready to bring the stability that you both desired, but you never realized that it has to be with between the two of you. And it's like, maybe you were not ready, maybe they were not ready, but yeah, this time around they will be ready. And you both will know that this has to happen. So why don't we just, stop doing or going back and forth with this relationship? So both of you are going to give it a go, and it will end up something into something very beautiful, because this time around you are going to have a solid foundation to this relationship that you're going to have with this person. And which will kind of, like I said, it will build the foundation, which would be stable, which would bring stability in both of, both the people involved in their life. And it would be a mutual you both would be equally wanting or willing to put in the effort, because you both know that yes, we are the soulmates. So that's pretty much it coming up for you for this weekend. I do, like I always mention, like, which energies I'm picking up with this, set of cards. I do pick up Piscean energy here. Usually, I was just thinking while shuffling the cards, usually the second set of cards are the one which are, more resonating with the Pisceans. But this time I do pick up that energy coming from the first set of cards energy is coming from the Pisceans here. And I do believe that maybe, most of them would choose this set of cards. But yeah, you can always let me know in the comment box. And I wish you all the best. And this could be energy of Scorpion too, because they are on the kind of, same energies, same pages as especially when they come when it comes to their love life, because both are, I think, going through the same phase of trying of understanding that this is the person that I'm meant to be with. Then I do believe the Pisces are the ones who have been putting in the effort, and the Scorpions have been the one who were not ready to accept things as they are. But this time around they will be opening up to acceptance, um and they will be more acceptive, if that's the word. I believe they will be more receptive, I would say, and they will be ready to accept things for what they are. So yeah, that's pretty much it coming for the people who chose the first set of cards. And I'm sure that you're gonna have a beautiful weekend with them, because I do feel that you will be having good time with them, which will build a foundation. If even if it's not even if you are not meeting this weekend, you will be talking to them uh, on a positive note, rather than having another fight with them. You will be having communication with them, which would lead to a which would prove to be the base to the relationship later on, because it's gonna make you it's gonna build a relationship. Like I said, it's going to be the foundation. You both are going to build a foundation to this relationship during this weekend time. So you might be meeting them up face to face. You might be talking to them in a very positive way, like you never did in maybe ages with them, because I do pick up that energy very strongly. It took you time to have finally this phase of life with them where you both are on the same page. So I do pick up that energy very strongly for the people who chose the first set of cards. So let's move on to the second set of cards. So let's see what's coming up for those of you who chose the second set of cards. I will put that aside so I could just bring this one closer. So let's see what's coming up for the people who chose the second set of cards. The Star card, wow. And the Seven of Cups, wow. Before I turn this card, I do believe I do believe for those of you who are it's more like maybe the person who is dealing with this set of cards, who chose this set of cards, the first set of cards, their partner, it could be the your partner's energy here with the Star card and the Seven of Cups. So it doesn't matter whichever star you belong to, it doesn't matter. But yeah, like I said, that that energy that came with the first set of cards, it was more like Piscean and Scorpion energy. But obviously it's a general reading, I cannot specify that to this to the first set of cards. But yeah, I do pick up that energy because it's almost one and the same kind of energy that is coming up with the first set of cards. So yeah, if you're willing, you can watch the first set of cards part 2. So let's see what's coming up for you for the Romance and Oracle cards guidance. Flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others. So yeah, I do believe that what I said is somehow what it is all about. Because you would be taking things for what they are. It's like you won't be fighting with them. You won't be you would be taking baby steps to build a relationship here with the lightheartedness of yours. And taking it's like it's more like if the Scorpion people who chose this set of cards, or if you're a Piscean and you chose and you are it's more like the energy that I pick up from this set of cards is more like if A Scorpion person, I believe, would be the most unpredictable when it comes to their emotions, and they won't, open up about their emotions and feelings that easily, because they are, um they are so sensitive when it comes to their emotions. They have fears and doubts. They don't want the other person. In a way, they are a bit controlling too, as in they are strong to control their emotions too. In other words, if I can say that. But it's more like, this person who chose this set of cards is more like, you would be, deep down inside your heart, with the star card here, you would know that this is the person that you are meant to be with. It's something divinely guided. This connection, this bond is something that is meant to happen. There is no doubt. There would be no doubt left in your head with this star card here, and that energy that, the star brings in your life. But you would still be giving, the other person some, you would not like the other person to know what you're going through, so you would be giving them this, Seven of Cups energy, like, that vibe is what you would be giving them. You would not like them to know how much they love you, sorry, how much you love them, and you would like to keep it, just random for, for some of you. I do pick up that energy. You wouldn't want to give a commitment. You wouldn't want to, get married to them right there and then. It's more like you will be positive towards them, but yeah, you would keep your feelings intact. You would keep your feelings towards you, within your heart. You would not like to share it with them, and you would pretend as if you are, just flirting with them, and it's like, and you would feel like, you would feel happy thinking that, I am, I am able to manipulate on that, that thing for them, that, I'm not, you would feel like, that I believe I am, good at flirting with them, and I am not, showing them what I feel from, deep down inside my heart and stuff like that. It's in reality, in actuality, it's something that you are, trying to fool yourself here again. It's not that, they are too good to, feel what you are trying to hide with the Seven of Cups here. You are trying, your emotions, I believe, your actions would speak louder than your words. It's more like you would not be able to hide your emotions anymore. But if you think that, the other person won't be, they won't, they won't be able to feel what you're feeling for them, then it's like, you are trying to fool yourself here, because they would know, and they would know that you are, afraid of commitment, or it could be, reversed for you, because it's a general reading. It can be your energy, it could be the energy of the person that you are dealing with. So I do pick up that, very strongly with the Seven of Cups here. You would be trying to fool yourself that, um it's more like, you would not be, you are not ready to, give them any commitment or any sign where they could, feel how much you love them, how much you care for them. But at the same time, you cannot hide your feelings, and it's like, the feelings that you give, the vibe that you give out is something which would not be, which would not help you much with trying to manipulate things, because feelings, emotions, and all these things cannot lie. So if you are feeling for them, they would know it. If you love them, they would know it. So it's something you cannot hide. And like I said, with the star card here, it's divine timing. It's gonna happen. You cannot change it. You cannot this is, you are destined to be with this person, and you cannot manipulate it with Seven of Cups anymore. I will take a clarifier here for the Seven of Cups anyway. So let's see what's coming up with the Seven of Cups for those of you who chose the second set of cards. Nine of Swords, Queen of Swords, Queen of Hearts. For some of you, I do pick up the energies that you would be having double thoughts for this person, because like I mentioned in the first set of cards, like, if you both are connected in one way or the other, like I said in the first set of cards, like, if you are dealing with a person who's in if this is your energy, you should check out the energy of the first set of cards, because like I said in that reading, for the first set of cards, that you do fight with this person, and but at the end of the day, you both cannot live without each other. So with the Seven of Cups, for some of you, I do see that you would be you would not be able to make up your mind with this thing here. You do feel the connection, you do feel the bond, you do feel everything with them, but then you feel like this person talks a lot, like this person is somebody who always say bad stuff to me, or we always end up having a fight, but at the same time you love them, with the Queen of Hearts. So it's like you will have a mixed feeling towards this person, and that is why you would not want to open up about your feelings. That's pretty much the same energy as that of a Scorpion person. So it's more like you would be I would take one more card for this. I hope I mentioned you got Nine of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Hearts as a clarifier for the Seven of Cups. So I will take one more card just to see what's gonna come up after the confusion is clear for you with this person. And I do believe that it's self assumed thing. It's more like you don't know how to it's more like like I said, you would not one of the two who is who chose the set of cards, one of the two is going to be very sure that yeah, I want this person, and they would know that this is my soulmate. The other person would know that they are meant to be together, but at the same time, like I said, the fights that you have, the you might feel like this person is a bit too different from the type I usually like, but at the same time you cannot stand them away from you. So that is why you're confused, you don't know what to do, but deep down inside your heart you know that this is your soulmate. So that is why you're going to choose to keep it light, keep it casual, so you don't make any mistake committing to this person, or you don't make a mistake getting married to straight away from with this person. So that's why you're kind of gonna give it a second thought. You would be confused, like should I not, but let's see what you're gonna end up deciding. Seven of Wands, you're gonna end up that confusion, and you're gonna wait. And should I shuffle? I don't feel like. Two of Cups, Two of Hearts. You're gonna wait, you're gonna see how things turn out to be, and then you're gonna accept that yes, this is your soulmate, this is the one who is meant for you. It's like you like I said, you don't want to get into a commitment just just now. You want to take your time, you want to see how it works. You would start communicating with them, but you will try to keep it to a baby steps, and you wouldn't commit to them initially, and it will take time, but it will happen. So during this weekend time, you would know that this is your soulmate, and that is why you will come out of this confusion where you are, you are like, should I not? But you would, start at least, thinking positive about this relationship with this person. But you would tell yourself, okay, let's see how it goes, rather than, just committing to it and then running away from them. It's gonna, you're gonna take one step at a time, and then you will end up having two of hearts with them. You're gonna share the cup of love with them. So beautiful. So that's coming up for you, for the people who chose the second set of cards. So let's see what's coming up for the people who are choosing the third set of cards. Let me move this set of cards here. So yes. Are you ready for the people who chose the third set of cards? Let's see what's coming up for you people for this weekend. Four of Pentacles and the Judgment. With this card here, very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Woohoo! So, with this set of cards, I do pick up, you're gonna be, holding on to whatever you have right now, and I do believe you don't have any, it's more like you are going to be, holding your emotions for somebody who's worth sharing it with, and you would not be ready to, let it out with, or I should say, you are not ready to waste them anymore, and that is why you are keeping your emotions, you're keeping your heart's desires to yourself only, because you don't believe that you have anybody in your life right now who is worth sharing these emotions with. You don't want to waste it on the people who are, there just to have one night stands, or people who have you know who don't, want to be in a relationship for a long term. You don't want to be with somebody like that. So what you're going to choose during this weekend time is, you would choose to be alone. You would choose to be, for some of you, I do pick up that energy very strongly, that you might choose not to go to a party because you don't want to waste your energy going to a party for, ending up being single. Or it's like, you will not like to waste your fire for a person who is, not worth it. So you would choose to, stay out of parties. You would choose to stay out of you know out of the place where you would where you could, give a chance to yourself to meet somebody who is not even worth it. Like, you would rather choose to stay at a beach and, find a soulmate kind of a person over there, or, find your soulmate connection there, but rather than, to be in a party and, ending up meeting people who are not serious enough to have a relationship that would lead to a happy marriage, or, a happy committed relationship. So I believe you are going to, keep your feelings intact. You wouldn't want to share them out. And but yeah, you do have that, uh with the very soon card, I do believe that you are going to have that picture in your mind, in your head, that this is what I want, because that is the only reason why, or that is the only, um, that is the only way you would understand that, I don't need to waste my energy so into something that I, don't desire. So you have already, made up your mind that this is what I want, this is the type of relationship that I'm looking for. And you know that, if you know that, it's gonna come, and you have that faith, because it's like, it's more like you have prayed, you have believed, you have prayed, and now you're in the, position where you're just, waiting, and, you're being receptive to receive that, person, to have that person who would, love you exactly the way you want. And with the Judgment card here, I do pick up that, the person that you desire, the person that you have always prayed for, will be coming your way. And you are you are not in any rush. I believe you are, just sitting back there waiting for your manifestation to come your way. And you don't want to do anything. It's like, you have complete faith in the universe and the way it has, in the ways that it brings, prosperity and or abundance in your life. So you are not going to be rushing into things just to get things done. You are going to take your time. You are going to let the universe take its due time to bring forth somebody who is worth sharing the life with, or who is worth sharing the feelings with. So you don't want to you would be, I believe you would be relaxing, and for some of you, I do believe you would be, spending time alone, meditating, trying to, share what you desire the most with the universe. With the judgment card here, you might be, on a retreat, by your side, by yourself, or with somebody that you are close to. And you would be, praying. You would be, it's more like, you will be feeling, or you would like to have the spiritual connection with the universe during this weekend time, so you could have what you desire when it comes to your love life, and which I believe you will be having soon, because you have the clear intention in your head, and you are telling that intention to, or you are telling or sharing that intention with the universe itself. So there is no question or doubt, because I don't see any question or doubt in your head. So obviously you are going to get what you desire the most with the judgment card here. And very soon, all you need to do is just decide on what you want and let it come to you. So that's pretty much it coming up for you people for the for this weekend, starting from the 19th through 21st of October 2018. If the reading resonates with you, do like, subscribe, and share. You can follow me on Instagram. And if you are willing to get a personal reading, that too, the discounted rates that I offer for the weekend, you can reach out to me on my email ID. And till I do the next reading, take care and bye bye.